What if you didn't have to reapply sunscreen, but your skin is still protected from the sun? If you watch Follow My What We're Not Buying in 2024 video, you'll also know that this is one of the biggest trends of this year, sun patches. Let's dive into it all, starting with what exactly are sun patches? It is a patch, usually made of an elastic fiber that kind of reminds me of Band-Aid, or it can be made from silicone or even fancier material that basically provides an extra layer of physical protection on top of your skin. So it's very different from the chemical and physical sunscreen because for these patches, it's even graded differently for normal sunscreens, creams, lotions, gels, sticks, powders that we all know and love. It is using SPF. However, for most of these patches, they use UPF, which is ultraviolet protection factor, and it is usually given to fabric to measure the ability for a piece of clothing to block both UVA and UVB rays. So these things are very different, and it's worth noting that in all of these products that we're going to be talking about, none of them actually contain any of the classic go-to sunscreen filters that we all know, because this has nothing actually to do with the sunscreens that we know. This is a completely different product category, which I think is very interesting. I think it's very cool. Let's talk about this guy first. This is Fran's Naked Sun Shield Peptide Patch. This is the most viral sun patch currently available on the market. Leah did gift me my first pack because that's what friends do. If you come across something interesting, you want your friend to try it as well. So this is what it looks like out of the package. Let's put this baby on. First thing to do, you're gonna wash your face. Then, on dry skin is when you're supposed to apply this patch. Here we go, here we go. There is a backside, and there's two films that you can remove. So you put this on your cheeks where you want it to go. So right now it looks a little funky, but don't you worry, because when you peel this off, the whole thing just comes off very easily. So the difference between this one and this one was that as I was putting it on, I warmed it with my palms to kind of like melt the patch into your skin and have it form with your skin a bit more. Now, the thing to make it truly invisible is step 2, this peptide boosting essence. You just apply right on top, and it's supposed to help melt the patch right into your skin, as well as nourishing, conditioning, hydrating, firming because of the peptides. It was less visible than when it was dry. Now this side is like a skin salve too, because you know my skin is super dry and I haven't put anything on my skin yet. Wow. So now we're gonna apply sunscreen. Put it all over my face in layers. Just want to do it gently over the peptide patch that is literally invisible. This is insane. Fully sun protected. Now the real test is how well does it wear under makeup. We're gonna use some foundation from Giorgio Armani. This is their Luminous Silk. Blend, blend, blend. You literally cannot tell there's a patch under my skin right now. I'm real excited to see how this will wear for the whole day. I'm going to do the rest of my face as I would. Finished look. What do we think? Can't really tell there's a patch on my face. We'll see how this goes for the rest of the day. Hello! We have been out all day with these sun patches, and I am very, very impressed. If you look closely, you can see it. But from this distance, flawless. But I will say the only thing with this is that if you have dry skin like me, it'll definitely accentuate some fine lines. But overall, I really, really am impressed. Wow. My skin under is very supple. There's no actual sunscreen filters in here, which can actually be great for people with more sensitive or sensitized skin. And it also claims to be water and sweat resistant. When I decided to bring it to Brazil to try it out because I knew we're gonna be spending a few days on the beach. We also brought a UV camera because we're taking this very seriously. And as you guys can see, with the peptide patch on alone with step 1 and step 2, it's looking pretty promising. When we got to the beach, I applied extra layers of sunscreen with the waterproof spray-on sunscreen. As you can see, the patch started coming off a little bit towards the inside of my face, but I think it was only because I applied so much sunscreen on my face that at one point it was getting in my eyeballs and I just kept rubbing my eyes. However, when I looked at it under the UV light, I was so surprised to see it was still intact and protecting my skin from the UV rays. While the rest of my face, it seems like most of the sunscreen has washed off. So I feel like if this can work at the beach, it can for sure work when you go on a hike, when you golf, when you're running outside. I think this is something good to have because an extra layer of protection is always better than not. Now to the rest of these patches. These are the more classic, easy, not as fussy, not as complicated way of applying sun patches that you literally take out, you rip off, and you stick on your face. For this AHC one, they actually come with a little sunscreen pouch in here, and this sunscreen has SPF 50 plus, PA+++. So this actually has sunscreen, but this is sunscreen. So you apply it under and then you apply these patches on top. I have heard my significant other talking about how one of his friends uses this, but when it gets really hot and really sweaty, it like the wings start coming off. But as of right now, I think because I had makeup on and because I set it with powder, it's really gripping onto my skin, not in a bad way. For these patches, there is a cooling sensation that lasts for hours. When you take it off, it just comes off like so. Very simple, very easy. There is a gel in here that reminds me of like a rubber mask. So that is AHC. The next one I want to talk about is this very interesting silicone patch that is actually reusable. So this is basically about the same amount of thickness as this. It might even be a little thinner. And on the back of this packaging, the founder said, "I created sun patch because I want sun protection that is truly waterproof for all day targeted coverage against harmful UV rays. I want a product that wouldn't break down in the sun, water, and snow and would keep my skin hydrated instead of drying it out after a long day spent in sunshine." You can also put it on the back of your hands. Feels like it is barely there. I'm gonna wear it out to golf this weekend. We're about to head out to go golfing, and today I want to try out the reusable silicone patch. Just going to apply it. Pretty seamless. There's not as many bubbles. I do feel like this looks more like your skin than the fabric. I feel like this may not be as breathable as the fabric ones. It just feels a little stuffy under my face right now. One thing I forgot to do is to apply sunscreen, so I'm gonna do that. I'm very curious to see what this will look like under the UV light.
Are you wearing Doritos?
Skin flavored Doritos. Just warmed up here. It's starting to peel a little. This side, pretty good. Does it re-stick? Yay! Okay, that's the end of our golfing day. Still on there for the most part, but it's definitely coming off a little. Let's see what it looks like under the UV when we get home. Alright, so for the most part, the sunscreen still stayed pretty much intact, so did the UV patch. And then I'll take this guy off. Here, it's probably my existing sun damage and freckles. And then right here, everything is covered and you can't see. That's gotta mean something, right? There is air bubbles and pockets forming, but as we just saw in the UV cam, it doesn't really affect much because it's still on your skin. So I feel like just because it's not fully intact. It's still protecting your skin, which is what it's there for. So for the most part, I would say it's pretty nice, especially because it is reusable. You can't wash it under warm water. So I think for that reason, I would probably continue to wear these. The only downside for this is that it doesn't condition and treat your skin as some of the more elastic fabric-y sun patches with a lot of skin benefiting ingredients that we all know and love. Okay, so before I share my favorite sun patch, I got this guy to try because when I saw it, I was like, at this point, I mean, can you even see? It goes around like this. We're gonna try it on together. It's very jelly. It feels a lot more wet. We ready? I'm not ready. What if I cannot breathe? If we get enough comments, I'll actually wear this out golfing. Oh my god, I can't breathe. I feel like I'm Voldemort. Okay, I can breathe now. I don't love it, but I also don't hate it. Because when you go out, you have a hat on. It is definitely cooling. It is very hydrating. And there's like a faint fragrance. Let me see what my significant other thinks of this. Would you wear something like this to golf?
But you look like you're a serial killer.
Would you wear it?
I don't know if I would wear it.
I may wear this, but I don't think many people would wear this out. Okay. And the last one that I want to share, I don't even know what brand this is. It's just called Golf Patch, but this is my favorite one that I've tried so far. The way that it fits your face, the shape, I just feel like I personally like it better. I'm gonna try these golf patches for the first time. We're actually gonna go golfing. Looks sus, but we'll take it. Really cover my freckles. It's not really a vibe, but it helps. So let me just put one on my left cheek and then one on my right with the HC one, just to compare them side by side. The HC one definitely has more coverage. It just feels like it definitely moves a bit with your face as your face moves, compared to this one. It just kind of stays in place because it doesn't go over your smile lines. But then again, it's like a give and take. This is more coverage, this is less coverage. And in this, similar to all the other patches we've mentioned, has skin benefiting ingredients from niacinamide, Centella asiatica, madecassoside, Camellia sinensis, which is green tea extract essence. All right, these surprisingly sit up very well. You don't need to play golf to use these, even if you're going hiking. I feel like they're good sun protection, especially if you're scared of freckling. And so for functional purposes, I do think the golf patch is the best of all the things that I've tried so far, because I feel like this is also more solid coverage compared to the France peptide patches. And this also stays on, you see it, you know it's there, and it can very easily go on top of sunscreen. It can also go on top of makeup. However, as with all the other patches, it does work better and does stick better if you first remove oils, which is if you like dab it. So after trying all these sun patches, the question remains, are these better than sunscreen? In some ways, yes, in some ways, no. And here is my pros and cons list. For the pro, I think the most exciting argument is that with something like a sun patch that lasts 12 plus hours and you don't have to reapply, to me is like a godsend, because I think most of us, we do use sunscreen, we love skincare, we love our skin, but there's just remembering to reapply sunscreen can be a pretty tedious thing, especially if you're wearing makeup. Another thing is that if you are using the peel and stick ones that you just rip off and put onto your skin, it is so easy to use, it is so easy to put on, that in my mind, I feel like those who don't like using sunscreen, those that don't like reapplying, it will be pretty easy to just rip off and put on. The next thing is that it is not greasy, it is not sticky in like the traditional sunscreen way. It is not oily, you will have no white cast, you don't have to rub it in, you don't have to work it into your skin, it'll just sit beautifully on top of your skin. And also, as I've said throughout the video, I feel like this being both a prevention and also a treatment is just like plus, like PA plus, like it's so good that I can be out and about while protecting your skin from the sun and treating existing concerns that you already have. For me, it is sunspots, it is freckling, it is with age, the softening of the skin. So just all of that wrapped in one, to me, it's a win-win. But I feel like all good things have a side to them that makes them not that great, because God is fair and nothing is perfect in this world, at least not yet for sun patches, okay? So the cons is that, as you guys can clearly see, the coverage is not the best. It only goes on top of your cheeks, which I think it makes sense. Cheekbones are the highest part of your face, so that's why it is most prone to getting freckles, like on my own. Coverage is definitely limited, so you'll still have to use sunscreen even if you're using sun patches. Sun patches start peeling when you start sweating, whether it is the Franz peptide patch, you know, the inside started coming off a little, the AHC one, the wings will start coming off if you do get really sweaty, if your skin starts producing oils. And I think the most obvious thing is that most of these sunscreen patches aren't the most aesthetic, unless you really are going to be outdoors all day and you would rather protect your skin from the sun. And I feel like this is where the Franz peptide patch kind of shines, because even though you can still feel and sometimes see that there's like a very thin film of something on your skin, for most people, they're not going to be able to see anything. No one's really going to be staring at your face like this close. So the last thing is the cost. I feel like for a patch, the AHC patch is $6 per pack. The Franz is $5 per pack. My favorite golf patch one is $3.25 per pack. And especially if it's not reusable, most of these aren't reusable, only the silicone one is. It comes with 4 ends, $26. Cost-wise, it may not be as efficient yet, and it is not the most sustainable. My overall thought is that I don't think these patches are ready yet. Like, they're not developed to a point yet where they're better than sunscreens, and they're not going to replace sunscreens, because for most of these patches you still need to wear sunscreen. The thing is, I feel like if you are an outdoorsy person, if you already have sunspots and you want to prevent it more from coming out, this is something good to have in your skincare toolkit. And for myself, I'm definitely going to continue using these sun patches until the end of time probably, and I will keep testing new ones as they come out. If you guys have any questions, thoughts, comments, leave them down below. Woo! Make sure to follow us on Instagram. We have a newsletter where we will share very motivational, inspirational tidbits. See you soon. Missed ya. Bye.